So I have filed dozens, maybe even hundreds of mandamus lawsuits all over the country at this point, and during my consultations with immigrants, I typically get the same questions over and over, and I want to go over those questions with you today. By far, the number one most common question that I get about filing a mandamus lawsuit is this: if I file a mandamus lawsuit, will the government retaliate against me and deny my immigration case? And the answer to that question is yes, of course they will.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
No, I'm just kidding. Of course they won't. They will not do that if you file a mandamus lawsuit. And let me explain to you why. So when we file a lawsuit in federal court, USCIS and the State Department, whatever immigration agency you're suing, is really put under a microscope. So everything that they do is being watched by their attorney that's representing them and is also being watched by a federal judge. If they wanted to retaliate against you, they probably wouldn't do that with all of those eyes watching them. We always have the option to go to the federal judge and tell them that we believe that USCIS or the State Department has retaliated against you, and I'm pretty sure that the federal judge will not take that well and will not like to hear that. And also, there are millions of immigration applications pending. To be honest and to be frank, you are just not that important to USCIS or the State Department to where they're really going to go out of their way and retaliate against you. By the time it finally gets into the hands of the person that's going to make the decision on your case, they're so far removed from the lawsuit that they probably don't even know that there's a lawsuit going. So when we file the lawsuit, it's typically your attorney, hopefully me, and the attorney for USCIS or the State Department talking together, right? And we discuss what we can do to get the case resolved. The US attorney will send an email to the director of the field office, will send an email to some supervisor, who will ultimately put it in the queue of adjudications or in line for adjudication with the officer who's going to make the decision. So they're really far removed from the lawsuit, and I don't even think that the actual decision maker knows that there's a lawsuit going on. So do not worry, they will not retaliate against you. If you think they do, then we'll just tell the judge about it, and I'm sure that the judge will not like to hear about it.